The homies trying to catch me, but they can't wait. The street lights just came on, and my mama's in the streets telling me.
Let's make this started.
And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. Now here's Levine. Pass to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Vucevic, a screen on George. Here's DeRozan. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Outside Leonard. Rebound by the Bulls. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
White, good.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here is Harden. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Hey, Greg, the touch on the Bulls for a moment. Defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Williams.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
White the pass to Levine. Shoots over Powell. Levine can't hit.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
George, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Out to White. Levine with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Got him up in the air with the pump fake, and then took advantage. Levine's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There aren't many better at shooting from that range than Levine. He is lethal from that spot.
Powell for 3. Rebound by Williams. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. Over Harden. DeRozan's shot is off. Clippers trail by 4. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And Levine, here we go. Over in the corner, White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. White's got 5.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. To take a look at the Nets. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when I look at the Clippers, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
DeRozan's shot is off. Clippers trail by 7. Shot to stop the run, and Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi, such a threat from the mid-range. As soon as he gets to that area, it's all systems go.
White against Harden. And the pass to Vucevic. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's George. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. White finds Vucevic. Inside, DeRozan. Excellent D there from George.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Here's Boucher. Caruso grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Here's Leonard. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Shakes him. The kick out to Ball. Off target from outside. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard the pass to Boucher. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Over Boucher. And again, Chicago. No good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Can't get it to fall.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
14. The Clippers 9.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The backcourt pair will be Westbrook and Mann. Paul George is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Plumlee in at the 5.
Anytime George gets the chance from 3, if he's in a rhythm, he's going to knock it down.
Passes it to Craig. Outside, LaVine. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Drummond passes to Craig. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. For 3, LaVine.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Down low. Here's Plumlee. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's LaVine. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Giving this team size out of the backcourt. LaVine has enough strength to convert there through the contact.
Brett, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 7. Good on the shot. And now a 7-point Bulls lead.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute
when you have a handle like Levine.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks. And here's Harden for three. Los Angeles with another miss. And here are the Bulls now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Ball kicks to Levine. Another three for Chicago.
Shot's good. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. The Bulls have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending team.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there. Or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions. And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Chicago.
Here's Ball, and there's the drive. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Harden. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Caruso. Now White for the three. And the Bulls with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Zubac finds Harden. From deep, George. It's good from long range. George has got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. And the Bulls call timeout here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Alex Caruso. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. Powell comes in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's White. He has 5. Pass to Williams. Vucevic with it. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Vucevic has got his first basket.
Oh, that's a terrific dime from DeRozan. And this is why guys enjoy playing with him.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Leonard against Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
Ball's checked in for Zach LaVine. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ball up top, guarded by Harden. Offensive rebound. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one. Then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Harden. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now, here's Ball. 9 points last game out. Feeds it to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
DeRozan against George. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside, Ball. Vucevic with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The kick out to Ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and Now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
There's the pass to White. Drills it from outside. White's got his third bucket of the night.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Powell.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Poke loose. Paul George with the steal. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Leonard's got 10.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game has been all about Zach LaVine's impressive play.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope. Yep. They keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring 2 guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
Now taking a closer look at the first half, how about the performance from these 2 guys?
Each time one of them scores, the other is coming right back. You love to see this type of competitiveness.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
LaVine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's White in at the point guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, White. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 3. Here's George. Rebound by Williams.
So he lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Vucevic with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Trains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 13 points.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. We look at the Bulls. Right now, the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And looking at Chicago, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. You have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Leonard, the pass to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. He's got 13.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
White dishes to Williams. Here's LaVine, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that game against Houston, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Pass to White. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown.
Head always on a swivel. LaVine making things happen with his passing.
Harden looking it over. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And it's White missing. Clippers have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Norman Powell. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by LaVine. Here's George. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
LaVine against George. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine. LaVine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good touch on the interior. LaVine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Harden inside the three-point line. Again, the Clippers.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Ball finds LaVine.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint, here's White, and White with the stuff.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
From about 19 feet, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. Ball surveying the defense. LaVine wide open. No good on the triple.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Paul George more and more comfortable at creating some offense for himself using the bounce.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Took him no time at all on that one. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Leonard missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Westbrook with the steal. To the middle, goes up, and finished off by Leonard.
And that's the high motor, the long strides we're always talking about with Leonard, killing it in transition.
There's Ball with the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
George passes to Zubac. Fires the 3, bangs home the trifecta. George has got 20 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Ball kicks to White. Here's LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
And he's been reliable as ever on offense. LaVine working hard to make a big impact on that end.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Leonard inside, guarded by LaVine. Leonard with the bucket. He's got 21.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Vucevic, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was...
The previous play is under review.
It turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Clippers leading by 6. To the inside, here's Zubac. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Look at Zubac shaking up the defense with a pump fake. That's a savvy move.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
You know, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Outside for George.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Throw good, Paul George. And the Bulls making a change here. White's checked in. And then for the Clippers, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. And it's James Harden in for Terrence Mann.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. From 12 feet out. Pass to Caruso. And right on target with the swish.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Here's Leonard. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. LaVine for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside Westbrook to the middle. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook.
Assist goes to
Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the strength of Leonard really undeniable, showcasing it to the defense right there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's White missing.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Harden, no good. Bulls trail by 9. And here's White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine inside the three-point line. And again, Chicago, no good. And then George with the jam.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Chicago calls timeout.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's DeRozan in for Ball. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Williams out to DeRozan, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Inside, here's George. He takes it in. He can't get it to go. Nice D from DeRozan. Bulls trail by 11. White finds DeRozan. To the paint. Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
White against Harden. DeRozan with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. And it's Vucevic missing. Clippers leading by 9. Here's George. Nice D from DeRozan. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Harden. That one wide left. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. From deep, George. Rebound collected by Levine.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside DeRozan. Fires high post. Unable to get that one. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Harden. Now Zubac. Vucevic defending. Leonard, that's for 2. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. Bulls moving the ball around. That shot wide open.
And certain guys have that big shot attitude. We're getting to know White, and he is starting to make that impression.
personal foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes. He can create points in a number of ways.
Make some noise for your incredible.
Here's White. And it's off from 3-point range. Harden finds George. The 19-foot shot. Count it.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And by no means a volume three-point shooter. DeRozan barely takes threes compared to most wings in the league.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead. Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kawhi. The defense, of course, keyed in on slowing you down tonight, but your teammates stepped up. How important is that for you?
It feels great, you know. That's what a championship team is about. You know, when your star's not going or they double teaming you, then you got other guys knocking down big shots like they did tonight.
The others came correct, man, and you got the dub. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Paul George.